and I can't get over my fear of just feeling like everything sounds really cringy and like worrying about what other people think. Like, how would you kind of get past that at the very beginning of the journey?
By posting.
Okay.
You know, this is all the same game. This is why this is so interesting to me, Kira. Like again, play this game with me that we just played. What's gonna happen? Like, Ricky Pants 49 is gonna say you're cringy? What's gonna happen? Your high school friends are gonna be like, you're so cringy? Like, the concept of valuing other people's opinions over your own is crazy.
Yeah.
It's understandable, but it's just a game of insecurity. That statement I said 20 minutes ago, if everyone just stays in high school, you're in high school right now. I tell people all the time, when you were in high school and you were scared to go to school because you had a huge zit, the reason it was fine was everybody else was scared about their own zit. Like, people need to get over themselves. Like, nobody really gives a fuck about your cringy video.
Okay, thank you.
The reason everything's easy for me is even with all this love and admiration, like, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna die. If you're around and you like me, you're gonna be like, send whatever the X or tweet or Facebook of the day, you're gonna be like, Garyvee was awesome. Maybe you'll share the stories that you're sharing with me, and then you're gonna hit enter, and then you live your fucking life. Right? So, the fuck are you scared of?
I don't know, like, I'm still posting every day and putting it up, and I've even spoken on my stories about sounding cringy, but like, it's my own fear, and like, people have messaged me saying, no, you're not cringy, keep going, but I think it's just like this fear that I'll give myself the ick really bad and then just not post.
But like, do you think you're enjoying people telling you you're not cringy, so you just keep doubling down on it?
No, I think it's more from myself.
Why?
I think because it's so new, I've never really spoken to the camera before, so it's like foreign to me.
What if it's awesome?
Okay.
Like, what if this is what you were meant to do? I mean, again, like, these mind games we play with each other are just totally irrelevant.
Yeah. Okay.
Just keep doing it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You'll get more used to it. It's kind of like, why didn't I give candor? Because I didn't want to hurt their feelings. It made me feel bad. But then the more practice, you get better. So I think of mindset and perspective pretty similarly. The biggest mind shift for me is me not delivering candor was protecting people, is what I thought, when in reality, it was hurting people. And what triggered it was, there's no reason that anyone who's ever worked for me doesn't love me because I have incredible intent, yet there was enough people that didn't love me, and I had to be accountable. Right? So when I would go into former employee Facebook groups and there was people shitting on me, I couldn't blame them, I had to blame myself, and I had to realize that I had to up my candor game. And the mind shift, the perspective shift was, I wasn't being nice, because then they were just getting stunned at the end anyway. I was actually hurting them, and I needed to have that mind shift that lack of candor is bad, not good.
And what was that lightning bolt moment that actually got you thinking, I've got to do this?
Going to a former VaynerMedia employee Facebook group and watching people that I did incredible things for over and over saying, Gary's a fucking asshole.
They'll do it.
Yeah, that will do it. When people leave negative comments for me, the first thing I do, like I said earlier, is I have empathy that they might be in a bad place. The second thing I do is spend a lot of time to figure out if they're right. Right? I could have easily dismissed that Facebook group when I have 98% of my employees adore me. You have to have humility to have happiness. I'm telling you, there's something profound in this. If this room collectively falls in love with the word "and," I do not know what it is about you beautiful human beings, but you have just decided that "or" is more powerful than "and." The last two questions, and 80% of the questions and things that I work through, is because people have put the word "or" on a pedestal and haven't understood the word "and." It's always "and."
Yeah, I guess I just
didn't want to confuse I've got a really good following and people kind of trust me. They're going, why is she telling me how to make a bowl of muesli healthy? You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is what...
Which is what I do.
No, so this is where people don't realize that they're living their lives for the algorithm and the likes and the followers and not for their soul.
Yeah.
You are not as happy as you could be because subconsciously what you actually just said is, I don't know if this content will do as well. Yeah. I post tons of content that I know will not do well because I wanted to put out a 9-minute video about sports cards and 80% of you don't give a fuck. But I don't give a fuck because it makes me happy. Fuck you.
And Gary, because of you in the last sort of 6 months, I've literally dropped 15 kilos and just got in really good shape, and I've got more energy to keep up with everything, and I think that's what I want to share with people as well. Everyone that sees me, they go, oh my God, you look skinny. Well, I wasn't fat, but you know what I mean. My weight was evenly proportioned, like you said yours used to be. So I've just trimmed it in a little bit more. So thank you so much. You've helped me in every aspect of my life. Thank you.
By the way, let me go even more technical because this will free up a lot of you. It used to be a high majority of your followers would see your shit. If you're paying attention at home, it's not like that anymore. It's the algorithm. So now there's more freedom to post whatever the fuck you want because it's the individual piece of content that's going to find the audience, not the people that already followed you. Got it? So this is the greatest era in social media in the last 15 years to explore different creative because it's the individual piece now. It doesn't work like email anymore where you blast it and all your people see it. The interest graph, not the social graph, is what's dominating the algorithms. So now's the time to take risks and try new shit. Because what they just both talked about is 90% of what a lot of you are thinking about if you're producing content. Do you have an idea for another business that you believe that you'll like better because it's more strategy? Because every business needs operations.
I love what we do. I'm very passionate about it still, so I haven't lost the passion, but I've got other ideas that I think could be
bigger.
I manage 50 staff right now, so that's quite draining.
Why don't you hire someone to do that?
I've got a team of 4 admin, so across us we kind of do that. Any escalations come to myself.
What about bringing in somebody more senior to be like a general manager?
Like an operations director?
Mm-hmm.
I do have one.
How about another one?
The profit's nice. So, I mean, that's an idea. But how would you position the two? Would you have an operations
Make less
director?
profit and be happier.
But what would the 2 roles be? So
divide and conquer responsibilities. It's operations. It's not hard.
Or would you have a COO?
Yes.
And the operations director?
Sure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you could go that way. You could easily have 2 people that report to you and they divide.
Sure.
But like, I love that we got to that place. You're literally compromising your ability to start something else, be happier, all for a couple of shekels on the profit margin.
The other thing to note is I could probably double the income in about 1 or 2 years as well, if I really hustled in what we're currently doing.
The real thing you should know is if you hire capable people to do shit that you don't love, you might be able to triple it.
Yes.
I didn't get up here with my looks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was some gangster shit, right?
Yeah.